down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Austin Mack got the quick pass. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They want to run this quarterback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They give it to him again. there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Now on the move. Got a little grass. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15.
Ready. Wide 80. Wide 80.
They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for room. It's Owens. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Could be an alley. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down.
Keep. Ready. Hey, kill it. 180, raise call. 180, raise call.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's Reed to throw. Here's the pressure. He's open on the right. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll run it again. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Mack. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Mack. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Now here's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Working that left side now. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing, Mack. Looking left. Makes a grab in the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Bringing it back. and the returner is stopped. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Reed. Under fire. Avoids the pressure and gets away. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 17 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Sooners looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Austin Mack. Going to take a shot. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Now here's Mack. Pressure coming. Looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Joker. Bam.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Throwing Reed. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
76 captains. Magic. Down. Ready. Spade Little.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one, 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. It's complete to the left.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Mack finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback keeps it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. Reed. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move them back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run it. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're working that left side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. They'll go play action with Mack. Here's the heat. It's complete on the right side. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Using his legs, it's Owens. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. There's a little room there.
feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Fights off a defender. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. Here on second down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Throwing, Mack. He wants to go deep. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
It's complete to the right. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Takes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Austin Mack. Bringing the heat. Soft spot in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Here's the handoff. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Now here's Mack, looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. They'll go play action with Mack. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Owens. Picks up the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Running to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Ready.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Line getting set on second down.
Blue 30. Blue 30. Ruby.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Had the catch on second down, but it didn't help. It's third down now. Looking for room. It's Owens. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Runs through the tackle. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Mack. Working the middle, it's complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Back to pass, it's Mack. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They strike first in overtime.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll try the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account, because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
No interest in another overtime. They'll go for 2 and the win.
King.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a mess. A delay of game on the 2-point conversion attempt. That just can't happen. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. First down here in the second overtime. On the ground, it's Owens. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
First play of overtime, run the football like that, right? Let everybody settle in. It's a big moment, a lot of adrenaline to end the football game. Now we can settle back in, get our offense in a rhythm. Let's get ready to put some points on the board.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Switch it.
Calls his own number. Finding some room. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up.
And when you got that kind of speed, football's got to be a lot of fun. I mean, Jesse, it's not there. Just pull it down. Go make a play.
That's definitely something that defenses never had to worry about in my day either. I think I just pulled a hamstring watching that guy go.
Going to the run, it's Owens. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Quarterback making checks. On the move. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. So they're going to go for it on 4th down of this first overtime possession and try to gain the early advantage. Trying to bully their way in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Snap to the back. Breaks the tackle. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mack. Rushes on him. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Got the ball first in overtime, and not much has gone according to plan. It's 3rd and 11. They'll go play action with Mack. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime!
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.